Yo, what's up everyone? I'm Coach K and we're gonna look at what Vladimir has to say today about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is going to definitely go down, but it might go higher. Maybe he's right, maybe he's not. But we're gonna find out today, so stay right here, like and subscribe, hit the bell, let's do this together. I'll see ya in a second. Fat kiddo. So the question I've been asked a lot is, are we actually having a fake out, coach? Am I not being patient? Or are you incorrect? That's what a lot of people have asked me in the last day. So I'm going to tell you what is actually the facts, and you guys make the decision for yourself. Fact of the matter is, number one, we're seeing some things that obviously are bearish. We're also seeing some things that could be short-term bullish. It depends on your time frame of trading. Now remember, I'm a high time frame Ichimoku trader, meaning that I am working at the daily time frame. The daily time frame means that we are looking to see what happens on a grander scale. So short term, could we come up and fake out higher? Yes. Long term, do I see us breaking this high over here? No. Do I see us breaking 11.9? No. I see opportunities for shorts, and here's why. Yes, we broke and went above the 21-day EMA, and we retested that, and now we are testing this level potentially to make a hammer off it. We have not broken the Tenkan yet at 10,950, or give or take a few dollars, right? And we also have this right here, a pending bearish TK cross, which now is even showing us will pretty much happen within the next 1, 2. So we have tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. By Sunday, we're going to see that. By Monday, we might be bloody. We might have a few days of movement up before we have our move down. Now that we got off our roller coaster ride, let's check to see where we might go to if we get up higher. Well, we have to close this level first. Then, like I told you guys, we will need to retest that level. What that means is if we close all the way up here, we need to retest this level without dumping like we did in earlier September over here. We need to see that we come up, retest, and go higher to this level. That's what you have to look for. Now, am I bearish still? Yes, I'm still short-term bearish, macro bullish, always. Have I missed an opportunity here? I don't think so. We could have dumped at any time. So, yes, we've closed out above those levels I talked about yesterday, but this could really be the fake out. If we go and bull out like crazy, who cares? I'm in USDT and in a small short. My short is only 0.5% of risk so far because I knew we might come higher, but I wanted to have exposure just in case. Some people like to try to catch the tops and the bottoms. I like to just plan the trade and trade the plan. And so I will be adding more above if we get to this level. And I think that it may happen because there's definitely going to be people that see this today and go long. And what do? The people that go long, they try to fake them out and wreck them. That is how market makers do it. So watch out and be careful and look for us to eventually get down to this level. And it might take until Monday for us to see that happen. Okay? So be patient. Don't be in a rush to make millions because that's how you get wrecked. Moving on, this is what I'm looking for Bitcoin, but a couple things I've noticed that are quite interesting. So you're gonna see me that I've circled certain areas and gaps that I've filled. Here's one. Last time we had something similar happen. We dumped down. We had these nice big candles. So you're gonna see very similar things today with what I'm showing you. And then we had a tweezer top at the 21-day EMA and we dumped, right? Okay. What I'm seeing is something quite similar right here. And you guys will probably notice it too, that we're above, we went down, had some bearish days, we came back up. Okay, look, we have 1, 2, we have like a tweezer top here, potentially. We still have 12 hours, so that could change, but if we don't break this level on the CME, it's very likely we could be getting faked out on the shorter term charts. And then another thing we have to look at is the BLX, which is the Bitcoin Liquid Index, and BraveNewCoin Liquid Index for Bitcoin, whatever you want to call it. And we're also seeing this TK cross potentially happening again on Monday. So Monday could be a very bearish day in the markets for crypto. Very bearish. So you have to kind of prepare for that and know that that might actually happen. And it's showing it on a couple charts. Now, the other scenario is that we just go crazy bullish and we start a massive bull, but I, as you guys know, do not think that is going to happen. I don't really think we're going to see that, you know, at all. Not right now. We'll see it, but not right now. Okay. Now, what we're looking at as well is the Bitcoin dominance. It's come back up, double bottom-ish, even though the amount of time is not that significant. It's still there. And so, double bottom. Yeah. And what else we have to look at? Well, Ethereum, you know, it's kind of following my plan that we're eventually going to come down. So we faked out, like I said, the 21-day EMA. We've tried to break it a couple times, could not. We're holding the Kijinsen, the red line right here, very nicely. And we're making a hammer off of it with a tap off the Kumo top. So there is some bright area for Ethereum, but again, we're seeing these levels come down and go up. Bearish TK cross scenario could happen. We already have a bearish Chiku span, and what does that mean? Edge to edge trade potentially could come into play, coming on down to where I've been talking about at this $317 to $310 level. I've been saying that ever since Token Metrics video as well. Now, US dollar oil is going up. So that's quite interesting, making a higher high here. So let's see what happens. It's making higher lows all the way up. That's quite interesting. And then we're going to look at the traditional markets, which flipped the 21-day and retested that EMA off of support. This is quite interesting, but we're starting to see that that bear could come at some point sooner than later, but not yet. It just might not be yet. Maybe September won't be the month. It might be the October month I talked about in the election years that will be the one that goes bearish on us. Now, DJI, we're seeing similar things. Crossed above 21-day MA, retested. We could see it go higher or reject off this level. We have to wait and see. Now, the JXY is very bullish all of a sudden, which is not good. Well, it's not good for Bitcoin, but the DXY is saying the opposite story, where it's been coming down, tried to reclaim the 21-day MA and has failed. So we could see it retest this low down here before we go higher. And if it does do that and retest this low, we will see Bitcoin go higher, fitting in with that theory of we might fake out a little bit higher, kind of sucking people into longs before they do a big fat candle. Looking at gold when when markets are not too sure, it's kind of in limbo, we see gold holding that beautiful golden line, and we broke above. We now are retesting this 21-day EMA, which coincides with the Tenkin. We see that it was kind of like you're seeing the Tenkin start to cook up a bit, and the Kijin starting to kind of cook back down just a little bit. And so we could see that gold might have a little bit of a run in it itself. These are very interesting. Got to get that gold.
I love gold. The look of it, the taste of it, the smell of it, the texture.
That is basically all we're going to cover today. Looking at the markets, we are very bearish on a lot of stuff. YFI. I talked about this on Token Metrics 2.5 days ago. I said we're very likely at this point to come down and tap this level and go higher. Look at where we tapped. Literally exactly off of my level on the 4-hour, and now we've reversed, and let's see if we can reclaim and start going higher. But what I'm seeing here is very indicative of it not yet going higher. Is a lower high and a lower high, and then we have here a lower low. So lower highs and lower lows, that could mean that we're getting a bit bearish on YFI. So keep your eyes out for that, especially if the markets kind of go the other way. And I mean, I've been expecting it happening. Maybe I'm overly bearish for a short term, but I'm really seeing in the market many reasons not to be too bullish. So be careful, do what you got to do, obviously, make the right decisions for yourself. And we're looking at Gather. Gather has been looking pretty bearish. We look at all markets. I mean, it's down 40% from a day ago, so it's really not looking so great. It's been like, okay, yeah, I got out mostly in the 20-cent level, and yeah, even the little bit I hold, I probably should have sold, honestly, but I was waiting for that BitMax listing, and then, maybe that was not the right thing to do. Looking at sharing, we've seen that, there's been some volatility in there. A lot of volatility. Came up really strong, came down, tested, came up, now tested this low again. it could come in, and this could be this bottom, this 3.2 cents level. I have more orders scaled lower just in case, because as you guys know, there's a lot of stuff coming for them, and they definitely have had some significant moves to the upside in the last week or two, and I'm waiting for that to kind of cool off a little bit, do a little bit of a sideways movement up and down like this, and then go higher. And really it depends on Bitcoin, and it depends on the market as a whole. If we get those dumps, we're going to expect them to be, moving us lower. So we got to look at all those perspectives, guys. That is what we're looking at today. So we are bearish on alts. We are, in my opinion, bearish on Bitcoin, looking for more shorts to be added, and Ethereum as well. We will look more into the other Binance and Huobi and KuCoin coins when I feel more confident in where Bitcoin will go. Right now, if it's faking us out and the alts are also dumping, that's a little bit of a diversion. That actually seemed that Bitcoin didn't start the alts from going bearish. They just went bearish mostly on their own. There wasn't a crazy candle that popped up that made people bearish on alts. So we could see some people funneling from their alts back into Bitcoin, and we'll wait and we'll see where that goes. So that's it for today. We're looking at Bitcoin faking out, maybe a little bit higher, but I'm still bearish. Alts are very bearish. Even sharing became a little bit bearish, but that's okay. YFI came all the way down to the level I thought it would and has bounced so far, but it could go lower because we're making lower highs and lower lows. So keep your eyes on YFI. I still believe that it has more upside in it, but because I'm looking at a short-term bearish market overall, in my opinion, that we will come down. Bitcoin, don't trust it yet. You got to trust your gut. I'm trusting mine. I'm going to stick with what I know and what I am sure of based off the charts. And if that changes, you guys will be the first to know on tomorrow's video. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Like, subscribe, share, hit the bell, comment below if you think I'm wrong. Why am I wrong? I want to know what you guys are thinking. And you have yourselves a wonderful day. Fat little, fat